This year, that is 2022, marks itself in many significant ways. It appears as a special milestone in the timeline of Jodhpur's history. It happens to be the centennial remembrance year of Sir Pratap, the founder of our school. It also marks the 10th anniversary of Mayoor Chopasni School's glorious journey, and it also happens to be a very special year to me personally as I complete 25 years of my happy association with Mayo College General Council, serving faithfully under the patronage of Babji Hokam. So the question came to my mind, and I would like to just share, how can we as a school community assign due honor and respect to the legendary personality who established this beautiful campus in 1914 and did so much more for the erstwhile state of Marwar? What can each one of us do? And I think it would be fitting to work hard towards promoting virtues such as integrity, courage, hard work, and sacrifice, putting others' interests first and ahead of one's own interests. Plenty of inter-house and inter-class activities ensure that the child develops and expresses his or her talents and capabilities and gets ample opportunities to acquire life skills such as the ability to communicate well. And we have a large number of inter-house activities planned for the entire year and at different levels as per their age. And this is what Mayoor School is very well known in the city for.
The parents, the children, and the educators. You know, I've done 2 programs for the educators here, and the educators have been really, really wonderful. And you can't have a great school running without great educators. What happened in a school in Chicago, which has 20,000 children, and the principal decided that the children would do 45 minutes of either rigorous sporting or gymming, and then they would go to the class. And in 6 months, they came first in mathematics in the world, second in sciences in the world, and fifth in English in the world in the PISA test, by the way. And then one doctor from Harvard Medical College did a research as to why it happened, and then he narrated to these neurotransmitters. So let me read out these neurotransmitters. We have adrenaline, which helps in fight-flight. We have GABA, which helps in calming. We have noradrenaline, which helps in concentration for the child because he's done sporting. Then we have acetylcholine, which helps in learning. We have dopamine, which helps in pleasure. We have glutamate, which helps in memory. So any memory loss or you can't remember, it's a good idea or good signal for each one of us to do some physical exercise, by the way. And then we have serotonin, which helps in mood elevation, and we have endorphin, which helps in euphoria. So here are some activities that you could do, spot jog or knee high, whatever. And I would request all the parents to push your children to be part of various clubs which we have. We're going to learn a new way to clap today, and then we clap for ourselves because we have our children, our future of the country in this school called Mayoor Chopasni School, which is still a young school, just 10 years old. So first everybody put hands like that, and then do loosey-goosey, everybody. do loosey goosey. So what is loosey goosey? That you're losing your ego like the goose. So what the goose do, they are, let's say, in a pond and then they fight. For example, if they fight, then they go away and, spread their wings around and then they're back as friends. Whereas human beings would always keep the crib with them. So I want to bring this up. So let's clap it. Let's do everybody. Again, do loosey goosey. And then I'll say 1, 2, 3. And then we'll clap 1, 2, 3. So loosey goosey, loosey goosey, loosey goosey. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3.
It's a great pleasure for me to stand before you and see the wonderful progress being made by this school. This year, not only do we celebrate the 10th anniversary, but the 100th centenary of our founder, Maharaja Sir Pratap Singh Ji. I'm sure today he will be looking down on us with great pleasure. I'm glad to say we get a lot of cooperation from the parents in the school who take a lot of interest in what is going on and all the innovative ideas that our principal, Sharad Tiwari, has been introducing. Is the involvement of the teachers, how involved they are. It's not just when they're being looked at that they're working with their hearts and souls. They believe in what they're doing and they're giving their all to the institution and the children as if they were their own. And I'm glad to see the spirit is being transformed and transported into all the people here. My compliments to you, Sharadji, all your staff, and to all the students particularly for the remarkable results that we have seen, particularly in class 12. The school has received several accolades, and every year it climbs the ladder further and further. And it has been recognized for its dynamism and vitality of the students and the management, which has led this school to be one of the best schools, the best school in Jodhpur, and one of the best schools in the country in a short span of only 10 years. My compliments again. The extremely competent leadership that we have through our principal, who last year received the National Principal's Prize, has ensured that there is consistency in performances, plus there is innovation at all times. Mayoor Chopasni probably provides the maximum variety of different sports in one place, as this school has. And of course, there is no other school, not only in Jodhpur, but many places all over Rajasthan, with the exception of Mayoor College, perhaps, that has a campus of this size, which still needs a lot of development, and we are going to do it. And I'm proud of where we've come, but we have to keep working. We cannot lie back on laurels already achieved. We have to achieve more and go further and take the name of Mayoor Chopasni a long way so that it resonates throughout India and the world, and to make our founder, Sir Pratap, very proud, as I know he would be. Thank you very much. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the school play again, which is a homegrown operation, and I'm sure it'll be as good as any. Thank you so much.
तुम शुरू तो करो। नाता मेरा तेरा नैना जो सांझ ख्वाब देखते थे नैना बिछड़ के आज रो दिए हैं यूं। रूठे ख्वाबों को मना लेंगे, छोटी पतंगों को थामेंगे, है जज्बा सुलझा लेंगे उलझे रिश्तों का मांझा। दिन परेशान है रात भारी है, दिन परेशान है रात भारी है, जिंदगी है कि फिर भी प्यारी है, क्या तमाशा है कब से जारी है, क्या तमाशा है कब से जारी है, जिंदगी है कि फिर भी प्यारी है।
I naturally have the difficult task of holding the crowd, but I must say कि मैं जब उधर देख रहा था तो पेरेंट्स इतने इंटरेस्टेड, इतने खुश मिजाज थे, अभी तक बैठे हुए हैं, braving this winter, and that is because you are on this stage, and it is only because of you that they are wanting to see you perform, and the performance has been magnificent, remarkable, and once again I have to thank you for all that. I do not want to say much on what this school is. It is #1 school not just of Jodhpur but of not only Rajasthan, but it has a name in the country, and you are lucky to be a student here.
दिन परेशान है रात भारी है, दिन परेशान है रात भारी है, जिंदगी है कि फिर भी प्यारी है, क्या तमाशा है कब से जारी है, क्या तमाशा है कब से जारी है।